Hi class! I hope everybody is doing well and staying dry on this rainy weekend, or week rather, that we've had. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine tomorrow. I just wanted to pop on here real quick and give you a personal reminder that all assignments for this week are due today by midnight. Also, I wanted to just go over the transfer plan assessment. This assignment is quite important because it's the first step towards your BDP assignment. As everybody has probably seen already, the BDP assignment is worth 40% of your whole grade for this class, and there's 3 different components that make up that 40%. So this is the first component, and it's worth 2% of that grade, but it also gives you the foundation to move forward into that assignment with ease. If you complete the transfer plan assessment that's due tonight correctly and on time so you can get credit, the next part of the BDP should be fairly simple for you because you'll have already done a lot of the legwork for it, okay? So I'm going to just hide myself down here so that I can walk you through some of it. I am in Blackboard in our course, ACA 122 IO7. I went to weekly assignments. Then I clicked on Section 2, which is Get Set. I scroll down and find week 7, which tells you here it's due on the 24th, and it gives you the 2 assignments that you need to turn in as well. There's a few videos and articles for you to read about choosing your major, some information on colleges so that you can explore all of your options. This is the legwork part of this assignment. It's very important that you determine at this point, and you can change your mind, of course, later, but that you start to determine what type of career you want to have. That's really important for you to know first. And then based on what career you'd like to have, then you can decide what major you would need to get into that career. You don't want to put the cart before the horse, so to speak, if everybody's heard of that saying before. If you choose your major and then you realize, oh, you know what, I actually wanted to do this, but it's not the right major. So try to focus first on what career choice you could see yourself doing in the future, and then backtrack and see what major will go along with that. So there's a little video about how to pick a major up here and some paragraphs for you to read. This also shows you all of the public and private colleges throughout the U.S. There are quite a few, which is usually a surprise for students. And then this document will open up and explain to you about qualities that make a college right for you, because you want to choose a college if you're going to transfer to a 4-year that will be a right fit for you. The assignment that everybody started with in this class on why did you choose JCC, I was impressed with all the valid reasons that students made a choice to go to JCC. So you want to use the same critical thinking that you use to pick JCC for your transfer college as well. So this is your discussion board that you need to do for this week. And then here's the transfer plan assessment. So you're going to click on the document link that will open it for you. I have one open already, but I just want to show you the whole step. And then you're just going to click right where it says, like here, click here to enter your text, and you'll enter your first name. Click to enter your last name. Click to enter your student ID number, and I just put that for the sake of it. Is it your first semester at JCC? No, it's not. What is your major pathway? It's going to be Associates in Art. Your current enrollment status. If you're full-time or part-time, you'll choose that. And then they want to know how many credit semester hours you have right now. So if you have ACA, English, CIS, and a math, you'll have to add all of the semester hours together to figure out your credit load. So let's just say you have 12 credits right now. And then the next question wants to know how many credits you've earned to date. So if this is your second semester at JCC and you had 14 credits last semester, then that means that's how many you have to date. Because until final grades are in and this semester is over, the 12 credits that you currently have wouldn't count towards what you've earned so far. This is only if you're a CCP student. If you are, they want to know your anticipated high school graduation date. So you can use these arrows to scroll. If it is in June of this year, you'll find that pretty quickly. If you need to go to the following year, you can just keep clicking the blue arrow and it'll take you there. Same thing for the next question. What is your anticipated JCC graduation date? So I said this was my second semester here. If I'm planning to finish in 2 years, I can go out to May 2020 and select that. Then they want to know your anticipated career field, and you should always have a plan B. So let's just say for the plan A, you want to be an elementary teacher. And then your plan B is you want to be a gym teacher. Then they want to know what the prospective transfer major plans would be under that. So for an elementary teacher, your major would be elementary education. And for your second choice, it would be physical education. Now they want to know what institutions you want to transfer to. You should always have a backup plan for this as well. The backup plan for your major is in case you change your mind or you're not sure at this time, you have two passions and you just haven't decided yet. For the transfer institution, it's important to have definitely at least two choices. You should have more than that. But if you don't get into your first choice school, maybe your GPA isn't as high as you like it to be, or there were just too many students that were applying and you didn't make it, you want to have a backup plan. So what's important about this part is don't just type in a school here. You need to go to the school's website and check to see if they offer the major plans that you chose. So if you have elementary education, which is quite a popular one, so most schools do offer it, but if you type in a college here and then I go look and that college doesn't offer elementary education, then that's not a good choice for you. So that's why you want to choose your career first, then your major, and then choose your colleges, okay? So I'm going to say that my first choice transfer school is NC State. Then I can go back to weekly assignments and I can go to the CAP website. The Center for Academic Planning has lots of information that can help you. If you go down and click on Transfer Services, you can read all of that information. That's part of the legwork. You'll find out lots that you need to know that will be helpful for the BDP. Then down here, you'll click College and University information, and it lists all of the University of North Carolina systems, colleges and universities. Okay? And then here are the private colleges and universities. So these are all of the ones that are part of the CAA agreement, which allow you to have a guaranteed transfer of your associate's degree if you finish here at JCC. Okay, so these are all the colleges at the top that definitely accept that. So let's find NC State. Here we are, right here. And if you click on Transfer Pathway, this is the BDP that you're going to submit on week 12. You could scroll down and look for your major. Oh, here it is, elementary education. This is the actual document that you're going to submit when that assignment is due. So you know that NC State offers the elementary education major, so you're good to leave that as your choice. So back on your transfer plan assessment, NC State. Then let's say your next choice is ECU. Now you need to check that. So you can go back to the CAP website, look for ECU. You can click on Transfer Pathways, and that will show you the BDPs, and it shows you all of the courses that you need to take here at JCC for 2 years. And then it also shows you the courses that you'll need to take at NC State as well in order to graduate. So we found East Carolina. We can also click on undergraduate majors, and that will just list all of the majors that they have available. So we're looking for physical education. So let's scroll down and see if they have that one. Physical education, teacher preparation. You can click on that and it will have the major guide for you with all the classes. We can also check and see if it had elementary education. Right here, elementary education. Okay, so those two college choices that I picked are good to go. Now, one of the last things you have to do is enter the cost of attendance for that school, because that's very important to know how much you are going to pay in tuition in deciding what school you want to go to. So this, you'll just have to look around on the state school's website for it. They have a little search bar that you could type in tuition cost, NC State. Oops, spelled that wrong. Okay. And if you click on it, you would be an undergraduate student going for your bachelor's. And you go down, it shows you if you're a resident of North Carolina and you're full-time, it would be about $4,500 a semester, okay? So make sure that you write that in there, $4,500 per semester. If you want to give me the whole year, just make sure that you list that. And you'll do the same thing for ECU. And then if you scroll down, the last item that you have to complete, it tells you to enter your current schedule. So you just click on the box, and you obviously all have ACA 122, so you'd enter that. Let's say if you have English 111, you would enter that. If you have Intro to Computers, you would enter CIS 110, and so on and so forth. Okay, and that's the end of the document. So this gives you all the information that you'll need later when it's time to find your BDP. You'll be able to go back, see your state colleges or private colleges that you chose, and then you'll be able to look for the pathway through the CAP website, which I just showed you, okay? Then you're just going to go ahead and save the document, just like you always do. And then you'll upload it into Blackboard so that you can get credit for this week. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.